Welcome back, dear ones. So we are still basking in the energies of the very powerful solar eclipse that we just experienced. And this beautiful process is continuing. And on April 20th, Uranus and Jupiter is coming together. And this event is taking place every 14th year. So we are right now moving out of a cycle that we've been in for the last 14 years, and we're opening up to a new paradigm, a new timeline. And when this happens, Jupiter is activating our higher mind, our connection with source, is with truth, with help us to align with the truth of cosmos, of the universe, of the divine, and to activate that higher mind in us that knows the truth, and help us to become aware of where we still looking at illusions, where we are playing out the programs created by illusions. And I've seen this there's so many people, I talk about it in the last video, are going through this. We can always see this when we are in the ending of cycles, opening to new cycles, as the eclipse is death and a rebirth, an ending and a new beginning. So this is what's happening in people's life on a very personal level, but also is playing out in the collective as well. We can see so much coming up to the surface right now. It's really intense energies on the planet right now. And what we are moving out of is this, as I talk about through all videos, this paradigm of the toxic masculine energies that has played out, that has created so many of our systems we see today, that the energies of power and power over, instead of the balanced masculine to be in service, has been dominating the planet. And we are opening up to the energies of the sacred divine feminine in ourselves, both as women and men, and as well to that connection that Mother Earth is holding, that knowing that we are in constant communication, in relationship with all there is, that knows our source, our connection to source, us as divine beings, and that knows that this connection is within each and every one of us. And so when we give our power away, when we play in those programs, when we become the victim or are using our power to dominate another, it will all be shown to us in the bigger and the smaller. So look closely in your relationships, how you still believe in, or how you consciously or unconsciously are investing in those programs created by the distorted masculine. And be very aware. So this is a time, and I really calling out to you to see, where do I participate? Where do I participate in these programs as a male and as a female as well? Where do I think that this gives me some kind of safety if I play along, and become very aware and choose differently? Because this is a really time where we are at this awakening of the new paradigm, and it is up to us to make a new choice and to show up differently. And so if you are, I see that relationships are ending, and also all dynamics in relationships is not of a higher frequency is coming to an end, as well as what we saw with the solar eclipse and the big role that Chiron, the wounded healer, played during that cosmic event, that the childhood traumas, the childhood pain is surfacing to be healed. Because we cannot play along in this new golden timelines, high timelines on the frequency and the level of the pain and the traumas, and we cannot move along holding on to those unhealed part of us, allowing them to lead the way. It's not possible anymore. We are coming back into the heart, aligning with love, the divine feminine with the higher mind, the divine masculine, to be of service and to be bringing back that balance between and union between those energies, allowing them to be manifested in us, in our relationships. So it is a time where we are asked to be very conscious of how we want to show up and what the change, the shifts we want to see in the world, and just also know the progress we are playing out, allowing, or we invest in, that we don't need to make those big great shifts all at once, but when we feel like this way of living doesn't resonate, those programs and the rules of society doesn't really resonate with me, isn't of love, then see what you can do to take steps to not feed into them, not participate in them. And it means you don't have to ruminate about how terrible they are. Just see how you can move away, withdraw your energy, and withdraw your actions from investing in those programs, whether it is your close relationships or the way you earn your living or whatever it is. Just be gentle on yourself in these shifts and take steps, but choose right now. We need to be the change we want to see in the world. And I want to just open up to bring through activation transmission for us to come into that place where we know that we are connected with source, to help you through these times. And I also want to say that I see that many of you are shedding all the density of the human experience from this life and others that is stored in the physical body, that has been inherited through the cell memories from your ancestors, as grief, as pain, as lack mentality, as victimhood and power over and so on. So I see this is your body's asking you to slow down and to rest, so you can fully just let go of those energies, and they may show up as pain and sickness in the body, fatigue and migraine and so on, joint pain, difficulties to sleep. So right now we are opening up to, as I connect with source and source. And still yourself come into alignment with that aspect of you who is beyond the moving, the action, the doing, the controlling, the receiving part of you, who knows, who holds that higher vision that is connected to the heart. We are netos setiar sekoshana tikor ekisanashi. Luriane sekoshana tekiarasa shakote terete kono. Sifurusa shaya teotoshana kosana kitroshai. And with us we have Goddess Lilith, Nurusa Shanana, who today represents the hidden part of the feminine aspects, the feminine principle, also known as the darker side of the feminine. Nursa, the power of being in our femininity. Seke sokorosa shateke okorosa shatata shokorosa. And I feel how Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Goddess Kali and Durga is stepping forward as well. Goddess Isis. Nurise Turuso Shai Kareta Ekerino Kosana, Goddess Kuan Yin. Fusholier Sakeor Utushneki Sekri Ani Har Eretishitetus. Neresi Orasai Akiar Ki Shukurusuf. And they are blessing your body, your physical body with health. Nursiya Tana, because when we are in alignment with Source, when our minds are in alignment with Source, that is what we receive and communicate to every cell in our body. Minurana, and the cells will vibrate, the body will vibrate with perfect health. Nishetereto shayate kosana shekoroso. Soresaitana nedosh ekiarana sesho. And I ask of you to rise above and to let go of grief, resentment, the need for revenge, to not dwell in the past, because the energies of your ancestors are really strong right now. The one that wants justice, the one that wants to keep telling their story of pain, of suffer, of lack. But you're not taking that with you. You're moving away from that. And they show me how they are holding up that light. Norusanaya Karanashetu, so like a lighthouse showing you the way through those troubled waters. Sashakir Inikiatara, through the darkness and the night. Sakeritsakuroso, all that is unknown right now. Shaliaranaki Anisisho, and they say that your power lies within. Shinurusana, when you are connected to your heart, Sakirana, to the softness within, and align the heart with the higher mind, you are in your right mind, and Source can work through you. You will then be a gift to humanity. So this is connecting you with your highest divine timeline. So this, when we are going through this coming together of Jupiter Uranus, we are accessing our highest divine timeline, aligning with our soul's purpose and soul's mission. So this is a time to remember that we are divine beings. Yes, we are in physical form. We have a physical, human, very human experience, but that is not all. To rise above, Paiteshiki, Lor Sane Orso Shatekor Sokoshe Adrosho. So I see stardust raining down on you. So Satekareyos. Nore Seko, reactivating your multidimensional self. Oi Shateko. Lene Terusos. Kiur Sanaya Kokoshai. Nurusai, hold that higher vision. It means to hold that connection with a higher vibration that knows where you are going. All karmic cycles are ending. And let them go. Let them go. Sometimes the mind plays tricks on us that we need to come to a conclusion, that we need we need to understand things to let them go and so on. But sometimes it's just accepting the change, to live and let live. So shai tero soko shanai teretai, or shai ki ko shai to shai. And what they say is that sometimes it's about to accept. It doesn't mean that we agreed with what happened, but to accept that it has happened, and to realign with the faith and trust that it is a redirection, that it's in the highest good for you. Ne sai te koshaya ki arsasha. No shokitai koshai tereseto sheyata ki korese norsu sakiati shai. Miursa shai ki to shai tosono. And your guides are bringing that sensation of joy that is surrounding us right now, because they say that so many of you forget that this is a wonderful, wonderful time, because it's a bit challenging. And if you only knew what was to come, the kosha teki ariseto, ne te kosha neki asa sheto sono, linore sai ki arisoso, nor soko sane sheko, laiti urso shaki, no sa shako tadash. Iko so shai te koresa mu yare seto sheto shanai ki I see water flowing, you liquid light flowing over you, helping this process of releasing, shedding the old. Sai shete ki arana, just let it go. Shane krisana leare so ei aneke te shekoso. Mu ite she te ki tashana seto shai, and they're showing me that northern star, and they are now aligning your inner compass with that guiding light that is keep twinkling. So shy that I'm calling you back, calling you back. Shese go shana iti shoshu. Lighty shako sasha, aligning you with your destiny. Nito so shai ti or soko sai. No shahote ko anashu. And there is a gateway opening up to that star with it is an influx of energy, creative energies for you to realign with your inner strength, with your inner vision, inner power to move in that direction, to fulfill your destiny here. Sashakare utoshai tutoshenekri. So no shana, clearing the shadows and the illusions. Sashaeke anagare sosho. Naranai utoshanai, activating your solar plexus. Sanaketosho senani ursokuf tutushunoki. Disipatosho fueli. Tisekear itisano. Olearetetene, bringing back that inspiration and ignite that fire. Sashaku sosho yalarinikuroso. Koshanaya tetatu teretisiko shehoreki. Miuroshokuta shaki tosho. They're showing me a spaceship, so literally the energies right now will move fast. It will shift and change you in the right direction, whatever it looks like for you and your life situation, internally, externally. Mosanaki. Trust it was. Allow the goddesses and the divine feminine to guide you. Open up to within and without. So there are many beautiful beings who holds this quality that is surrounding us right now. And they're coming with peace. They're coming with that sense of unity and peace, harmony and lightness, liberation from yourself, from the old paradigms. May it bless you deeply, dear ones. Thank you.